One like already. 2 likes. It's pretty good. Oh, my last video that I posted did really, really well on my main channel. I didn't even see it. It's ranked #1. You always love those #1 ranks when you post a video. Phenomenal. Does anybody hear the dehumidifier in the background? Because I have it a lot closer. Hopefully you don't hear it because I need to run that, obviously, for the moisture. But typically I have it like closer to the back room, but I need it for the entire room. Let me know if you hear a dehumidifier. You might hear it more on the Let It Burn channel than you do anywhere else. But you know what? I typed that wrong. Morning, amazing content. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Burn. Shib. Burn. Stream. All right, here is the Shib Burn stream. If you guys want to join the stream over there, remember we're burning off Shiba Inu every month. We will talk about where the revenue is right now. We didn't have much of an increase yet. We're supposed to have something big for February 28th because the amount of super chats that came through yesterday, which was just ridiculous. Nope, you don't hear. All right, good. Perfect. Good morning, bud. Good morning. CRO to Mars. Yeah, no cap. You always here doing live. I like it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. When did I start investing? 2014 is when I started investing. When I started investing in crypto, very recent. It was like 2020. I think it was 2021. It's been about, no, it might have been a little bit earlier than that. So about a little over a year. It hasn't been long. I've been researching crypto, and before I wanted to invest into it, I wanted to get more of an understanding. And it took me a while to fully understand everything, especially as people kept telling me, "Hey, invest in crypto." I was like, I don't understand it. It's very volatile. It doesn't make sense. And I was hesitant, and now obviously I'm not hesitant because I see the gains that you can make. No burn CRO, please. Wait, you want me to burn CRO? I was thinking about it, basically saying I should make a CRO burn channel, but it seems like right now, if you haven't seen, there's 10 billion that still needs to be burned off from smart contracts, and that is an aggressive rate. You're seeing a lot that's being burned off, and it's great to see that. Basically meaning that we only have like 4 billion left. I think that they're going to be burning off from these smart contracts to get it down to about 20 billion. And then that's where community burns really come into play. I had 1 billion Shiba Inu coin, but sold one day before it went on Binance. Wow. Wow. Yeah, see, I never sell everything. I can't say never because there's probably one instance or 2 instances to where I will sell everything. If it has no future growth and it hit an all-time high, then yes. Now, if something could happen, anything could happen in a position, and you could think it doesn't have any future growth above that, and all of a sudden it gets to, it looks like the YouTube app has a new clip feature. Clip feature, I haven't seen that. Maybe I didn't get an update. What's a clip feature? What's the difference between that and the short? Maybe you get ads. You can play ads on it. Anyways, I got distracted. The only way that I would sell everything is if it doesn't have any future growth. If something like, let's say Amazon gets to the highest point that it could possibly get to, which I think Amazon can definitely have future growth and do plenty of things to make it that much better, that much bigger. But let's say you have a position that gets to its highest peak and you don't see any other potential growth in it, then that's where I will sell everything. But most likely I will keep everything that I do hold, at least some of it. We'll have to check that out, the clip feature. I've been in CRO since MCO, and you still an early investor. Those have been around for a minute. New to Matt's channel though. New to my channel for clips? What do you mean? I don't understand what you guys are talking about. That's not that. Let's go to YouTube. I don't see anything. What do you guys talking about? The clip feature. I only invest 100 in Shiba, made 2.5K and missed out on 38K. So so once you get out, it's hard to get back in. I hear you. Is it though? You made 38K, so why, or you made 2.5K, I guess. So putting back in 2.5K is like basically taking your entire investment that you gained out of it. But it's all money that you played with. As long as you take your initial investment. How about this? Think of it like this. You put in $100, it turned into 2,500. How about you keep 500 and you put in 2,000? You keep 500, you put in 2,000, it gives you that future growth. Yes, it does show that, you know, you took something out of that gain. However, now you're looking at a good entry point to get into the position and hold for a long period of time so that you can support it for a long period of time. You gained $400 out of it, and now you're able to put $2,000 into it to see that grow. You're able to clip out parts of a live. Oh, I knew that. Sort of like Twitch. If you wanted to save it for something like a video sort of thing, if you like a video and you want to keep it per se, I think that's a good idea. I was thinking about doing that yesterday with all of the stuff that was going on with the super chats and everything. So yeah, maybe we'll see. All right, let's get into what today has to offer. I want to bring up let me actually go back here and go back to coin market cap. All right, so let me bring up coin market cap to show you where we are today. Let's change this over. Oh, come on. Of course, it's going to be on the wrong screen. There we go. Endless loops of me. But here we go. We got coin market cap right now. Currently, if we look at the market, we're up to $1.91 trillion market cap. Bitcoin is up to 44,000. Ethereum is close to that 3,000 mark. BNB is close to 400. You're looking at XRP at 77. It's up 6% today, or 7% today. You could see Terra is actually up 20% today. That's phenomenal. 23% actually. Solana's up 8%. Cardano's up 9%. You do see Dogecoin that's up 7%. Shiba Inu is up 11%, up to 2,600. If you look at Kronos, that's up to 44 cents. You know, one of its highest points in the last couple of weeks or so, few weeks or so. You do see Cosmos that's up 15%. So there's a lot of things that are up quite a bit. Hopefully, we see not what we've seen in the weekend, because the weekend it was up early in the morning and then fell down drastically. And yesterday it was down early in the morning and started to increase towards the end of the day. So I'm hoping that we don't see a kind of a reversal of what we saw yesterday, because that will suck. I just want to see positivity, especially with my positions in Harvest Finance. Krill, looking at OMG, Gitcoin, all of those positions, you can see massive growth with. Compound is up to 125. Harvest Finance is getting close to that 100 mark, which I really think Harvest Finance can make a move. That's why I'm waiting for that swing trade. So yeah. Oh, I see those scissors now. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, you're looking for the scissors. Hello, Matthew. Please inform your investors to download and play Brickbusters. or Candy Trips. I've never heard of Candy Trips game. The guy is also doing amazing work. Please download and play. Yeah. If you guys want to play a game that does burn off Shiba Inu, I'm not sure about Candy Trips, but it's definitely out there. I've heard of Brickbusters, so if you want to download Brickbusters and burn off Shiba Inu, definitely go ahead and download that because you're benefiting the community, and they've already burned off. I think they burned off what 500 million in the last time that they burned that, close to it. So that's amazing. Definitely download that game, guys. My friend was drunk and I wanted to show my friend I can make money off crypto. So I sold Shiba to prove it's easy to make money. You should have just sold 500 of it. You should have sold 500 of it. I hope that and not to say that you need to learn the lesson, but most people, when they make maybe some mistakes that they feel like they can learn from, they learn from it. So while you see that you invested $100 into Shiba and turned it into 2.5, which could have turned it into 38,000, you see the mistake there. Selling everything is always a mistake. Taking partial gains is great, but selling everything is just a mistake. You have to take partial gains. You have to take bits and pieces. Unless you're day trading, if you're day trading, you don't have to worry about partial gains or partial profits. You take everything that you have because of the fact that you're getting out on that day and you don't care about the movement in the future days because you're going to get in it depending on what the movement is. If it's a swing trade, you care about future growth. You care about the movement. So you're making that swing trade to make profit. You take your profit, see what the potential gains actually are, and then you continue to run with that. So that's my whole plan, is every time I see a certain level, I'm going to take, maybe 20 million, 30 million, 50 million. It's probably I'm not going to take a significant amount until I get, probably closer to, 5 or 10 cents. And then we start to worry about what I have left, because as you're waiting all of that time, it makes sense to take some of your profits, because if you take some of your profits, then you show so much growth potential in the rest of your positions, because you're able to take your profit and put it into other plays that are out there. So I almost got distracted because I read something. I tend to do that to myself. I'll read something and, man, you called that Gitcoin thing yesterday. Thank you. I'm looking into compound position and Harvest Finance. Yeah, no problem. Did you make a decent amount from Gitcoin? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of positions that run, especially when crypto runs. So I'm not going to sit here and take credit for saying that, oh, Gitcoin was just going to run because everything ran. I'm surprised Polymath rose that much. That rose up to about 50 cents. That's great to see. But yeah, I'm not going to take, all the. Sorry, I was looking at something. I'm not going to look at this and basically say that this was all me by just choosing Gitcoin. No, I chose a lot of these positions, but Gitcoin is definitely one that runs really fast, and I've seen it in the past. And that goes up to a level, in my opinion, can get up to a level of $20, and that's where I'm looking to take my sell of 200 coins. Sorry, it's like I completely paused. Yesterday, I was recording a video, and a stink bug flew directly on the screen, scared the shit out of me. But I cut it out of the video because I didn't want it in the video, and I got pretty scared of it, and I also had to smash it. Sorry for all the bug lovers out there. But yeah, it flew on the screen, and got pretty scared of that, and thought there were more around here somewhere, because it literally like shocked the hell out of me. It was just like, and I don't expect it, because I'm inside. So yeah. Give a YouTube channel. Also, finally Stan, I got and was hating on Shiba Inu, and I'm really a Dogecoin guy, so that's the reason I know my place. Oh, okay. Okay. See, I'm never just a one person or a one position type of guy. Like if someone's like, oh, I love Dogecoin, I love Shiba over everything. If you have a certain persona, if you've built this community around Dogecoin or just Shiba Inu and not investments in general, then yeah, you have to be just a Shiba Inu or Dogecoin type of guy. But I'm not that type of person. As you can see, I upload videos. As I see positions that come along, I upload videos on them. Whether it's talking about Ethereum, it's talking about the entire market, it's talking about my portfolio, Shiba Inu, CRO, everything. I try and talk about as many things as I think that are good positions because I don't want to, back myself into a corner as well on YouTube where I'm just talking about Shiba Inu or AMC, and I love AMC. I haven't really posted a video about AMC in a while. It seems like a lot of people don't want to see, the content that I have regarding AMC. Just because I guess since I haven't made a video in so long, the algorithm hasn't picked it up. And I do make videos sparingly. It's probably like once a week, maybe twice a week, because there's not really that much information. How do I feel about DeFi? Uh, I so going to the DeFi wallet. Hopefully that's what you're talking about. Um, I like the percentages you can gain back, but the percentages are not stable, right? The percentages change from time to time, right? And you can get a high percentage, but the next month it's a totally different percentage, and you can expect a 77% return on your investment, but that's not the case. So yeah, I don't know. I'm for it. Hopefully that's what you're talking about, or you're talking about DeFi cryptos. How do I feel about DeFi positions? I mean, I have no hate towards them. The DeFi market is up 52%. So obviously it has some growth potential. Looking at things like Terra, looking at Avalanche, looking at Chainlink, all of these Tezos. Yeah, I mean they grow pretty fast. The DeFi wallet is up 52%, up to $139 billion market cap. The NFT market, I wanted to see if they had the updates for all of that stuff. So it seems like my why did that go off? That shouldn't go off. Give me 1 second. That should not go off. Oh, CRO DeFi. Okay. Yeah, I like the DeFi wallet. It's just the percentages change as you go in there. You're gonna see things that are higher on the list when it comes to the percentages there, but you're not going to have a lot that's up there. If you go into crypto.com, you're going to have more consistent percentages that you can gain back. And it's really never going to change unless you decide to unstake your CRO and get rid of your credit cards that you have there, or your debit cards that they give you. Matthew is a big reason why I'm here. I'm going with Shiba and CRO. That's a good plan. There's a lot of other positions out there, though. Don't just back yourself into a corner of just CRO and Shiba. Even though they are great positions, there are a lot of other positions out there that you can actually gain quite a bit from. Whether it is Harvest Finance, or whether it is Krill, or whether it is Gitcoin or Compound, or Polymath apparently at 22%, right? So there's a lot of positions out there. I currently did make a move into a position that I wanted to do a review on before I really talk about. And I talked about it in a video to the Patreon group before I decided to talk about it here. So I'm not going to talk about it yet. I have made the investment already. If anybody's in the Patreon, I have made that investment already, and I'm looking to gain something out of it. Now, I don't get any of that money back. Any of the money that I invested into it, I do not get back. But the gains that I get on top of it, I will end up getting hopefully a decent amount back. Did you see the video exposing crypto banter, Alex Becker and BitBoy? No, I haven't. I haven't. Can you send it to me on Twitter? Guys, that's also a subtle plug. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, go and follow me on Twitter. I have all my burn receipts over here. So I have this area where if you go on my Patreon, it takes you right to my Patreon with all the burn receipts that I had. My latest burn was 500K, not $500. Apparently, I had a mistake in my tweet. I put 500K worth of SHIB instead of 500K SHIB. So that was a mistake because it wasn't $500,000 worth of SHIB. That would be insane and it would be amazing at the same time. But yeah, 500K SHIB, and you do have all of my different burns that I am going to do over time, and they will be all listed here. Hopefully, it has enough space to list them all. But yeah, that's where we stand with that. But feel free to go over and follow me on Twitter. But yeah, send it to me on Twitter, at me on Twitter, and I'll look at it and see what it's all about. Because I like, reacting to videos. I have my Matt Reacts channel. If you guys want to follow that, which I may react to it. I'll check out a couple of seconds of it and see what the quality of the video is, and then I'll probably react to it. Any investments in gaming? Not really. I was looking into like the metaverse positions, and when I looked into the metaverse positions, the problem with a lot of those is the circulating supply is way far away from the total supply. Whether you're looking into Mana or like Sandbox or something like that. I think Mana is a little bit closer, but if you're looking at a lot of them, you're looking at a lower circulating supply compared to the total supply, and that's a lot of dilution, which I don't like. Most people that know me don't like, or know that I don't like dilution in the position. We got 380 people that follow me on Twitch. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you have anything to say, feel free to say something, and I will try and respond to it. I know there's a lot that I try and respond to over on YouTube, so it's a little tough. I listen to crypto banter, but crypto expose them. They be scamming us hard. Well, that's not good. It's not good at all. What have you discovered with the crypto card Ruby so far? Nothing really. I don't actually have the Ruby one yet. So if I go into, let's say, my crypto.com, because I do hold $11,000 worth of in crypto.com. I hold somewhere around $5,000 worth of CRO. But I would have gotten the Jade Green. I haven't done anything with the Ruby card because I haven't staked it. I have the first card. That's the only card that I have in my wallet, and I topped off that. But I mean, it's like a 1% gain that you get with that. So for the Midnight Blue, let me go ahead and show this up. So for the cards that you get on crypto.com, you have the Midnight Blue, which is the one that I have, even though I have well over $4,000 in the account. I just haven't staked it with the card because you have to stake it to the card rather than staking it by itself, which is definitely an adventure. So I haven't learned anything. It's only 1%. I've been using my platinum card so far, and there's nothing really that's a change. 100% coverage on Spotify, which is something pretty interesting because we just purchased Spotify Premium because I'm tired of a ton of ads, and especially getting the ad saying, "Are you tired of so many ads? Well, join up today." It's like, well, shut up today. But yeah, that's like a 30-minute or 30-second ad, and it's just a problem, especially when you're working out and you get two 30-second ads back to back, and it's like, all right, I have to wait until music comes on. But yeah, I haven't learned anything yet. I plan on getting this card. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna get the Royal Indigo or get the Jade Green. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. I really just want the Icy White card and get 5% back, but I have to stake $40,000 worth, which my plan is to eventually stake $40,000 worth. I don't know how fast we're gonna get to that point, but with this new investment that I made, the passive income hopefully should come in really, really quickly. I don't know at what level, and how long it will come in at that level, but we'll see how this all plays out. But yeah, I haven't really learned anything from the Ruby card yet because I don't have the Ruby card, and I won't be getting the Ruby card. I'll be getting the either the Royal or the Green. Let's go back here. Yeah, so it looks like the crypto market is really making some positive moves today. I'm really happy with that. Where do you think CRO will be price wise by 2027? 2027. I don't know why that's just a random date that you threw out there. Or are you thinking 5 years? Um, I guess that's probably it. 5 years. Um, where I think they're gonna be in 2027. I think they're gonna hold strong, around a. Mm, I think they're gonna hold strong well above a $100 billion market cap, and depending on what we see here. So if we go into uh my crypto spreadsheet, right, if they're well above a $100 billion market cap, they're gonna hover around 450 to $6 or so. That's where I think they're gonna hold at maybe the 20 billion supply level. That's where I think they're gonna be. And I know it's pretty tough to see right now because that's $100 billion, but crypto.com is changing the game with everything, right? They're putting out ads that you've never seen before. They're adding a bunch of people, celebrities, to their marketing plans, their advertising plans, all of that stuff. They're doing things that no other platform, no other crypto coin is doing, right? The platform itself is big. Understanding that you stake CRO and you have incentives for staking CRO makes people want to stake CRO and hold it for a long period of time. The massive burn that they've done to increase the price and bring people into this position is insane. So I think CRO will be up to that level of 450 to $6, around those areas, and then it will definitely find a way to hover a lot higher than that. It depends what happens with the supply. If the supply finds a way to continue to get burned off, because the first supply burn was absolutely crazy to see 70 billion that was burned off. Is any more going to be burned off? We don't know. By people, yes, you're going to see that by the community. But right now, I don't know what the actual system, if there's going to be a system level burn to it as well, which I would think there is going to be. Guys, we have 200 people. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We are almost at 100 likes. I would love to get 150 likes. That would be amazing. That crypto exposed video is cool. I like BitBoy, although he's I prefer crypto face and Trader's Reality. Personally, Trader's Reality is fire. I haven't checked out them. I would have to check out more. When I try and watch YouTube videos, I usually try and watch the things that I can like react to or something. Can you look at Reflecto token? What's Reflecto token? Is it a reflection coin? So this is currently at 551 trillion coins. You're looking at 0.0000000003524. It's up about 10%. You can see that this is at a $1.8 million market cap, which shows a lot of room for future growth if you can believe in it. Now, the issue that you deal with, right, and they probably showed this, is that all of the supply was not introduced right from the start. So that's why you see this high price and how it does decrease. And they did introduce a lot of the supply over time. So this was back from November and hasn't really made a move yet from after they introduced basically all of the supply there. And now you're looking at a very low point. Would I say that this has massive potential to run? Yes, it does. Would I say that there's enough popularity behind it? No, there's no popularity behind it. Most of the popularity came from uh, PancakeSwap, which you're seeing very low volume through PancakeSwap. It's 100% of the volume. But this is where you would get into positions to literally invest in the absolute beginning of investing here. Now, it's tough to say whether this is a believable position, whether it's something that people can believe in. But there has been, I guess, a lot that has been burned off. You're looking at 49% that has been burned off. So it could look like something that really can make a move, a massive move. And if you wanted to put $100 in there to believe in a position to go to 100, let's say $100 million market cap, or maybe a $500 million market cap. If you look at that going from 1 million to 2 million, you're turning $100 into $200. From 1 million to 10 million, you're turning $100 into $1,000. So to go to 100 million would turn $100 into $10,000 if possible. But it's tough to say. It's very tough to say if this is a great position, because most people, when they find one of those diamonds in the rough, hopefully, you can get into it and put $1,000 and turn $1,000 into $1 million, right? That's what you're hoping for, or $1,000 into $100,000. So I don't know, and I don't know what their plan is and how, like, maybe they do get reflections, and I don't know what the reflections actually are, if they get BNB or sorry, BUSD. So I just don't know the detail of that, of this position. Let's actually go down here and see if we can find some detail. Doesn't really give you too much. Yeah, passive income of BUSD and Shiba Inu. Hold up. A token in your wallet and earn passive income in BUSD, Shiba Inu, and Evergrow. They help build utilities. And how has anybody had any experience of how much they gain in passive income of Shiba Inu? Because this could be worth it in the end. If you invest $100 and you gain $5 worth of Shiba Inu, that has a potential chance to grow to being worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, that shows you a lot in the end. Fake Shibatron token is on a different chain, not Ethereum. Hmm. What's going on with UMA? I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. Burns utility, crypto DeFi wallets, big name influence, and higher demand because of all this will push CRO to $9 to $10 per coin by 2027. I'm up for that. I'm just trying to be conservative when I say by 2027. It depends if we can see the burn. I think all of that is great, but it all depends on if we can see the burn, because then that shows the price potential. But I really think crypto.com should be one of those coins that's, top three, to tell you the truth. I always said top four because I like to think Binance is a big coin as well, but I think it should surpass Binance. I think it actually should be up there and competing with Ethereum, to tell you the truth, because how much they're doing with this position and how much you gain from staking it, it's just so much of a benefit. He said no caps, no cap. Yeah. What's your favorite sport and team, and why? My favorite sport is football. I played football through middle school, high school, and college, and my favorite team is the Saints. I watch basketball, but I can tell you that I play more golf than anything. I don't watch it as much unless you have like a lot of excitement towards Sunday. Like if you have Tiger Woods, like there's excitement usually the whole entire week, because people want to see history, be made. Like he has 82 wins, which he's tied for the most wins in PGA Tour history, right? And if he can get that next win, that obviously puts him in the record books, even though I consider him the greatest golfer of all time. What would you think about merch to burn SHIB? Yes and no. There's a lot of people that are doing merch to burn SHIB. It's just something that's not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's not profitable, because it is profitable. You can see that you can gain quite a bit from it, but most people are buying, if they've bought SHIB merch, they've already bought their SHIB merch because it's been a thing for a while. And I've noticed that a lot of people that have SHIB merch don't really see as many sales now because of the fact that they already have something. Fake Shibtron a token is. Oh, I just read that. Hey, bro, I love your content. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. Do I have this on subscribers only? If I don't, then that's why you're seeing all of this maybe spam or something. I don't have it on subscribers only. Sorry, guys. Let, let's, let's repeat yesterday. Someone needs to take charge. If we could do that every day, just imagine what we could burn. Yeah, but I don't want everybody to spend their own money. I'd rather have people watch the videos, and since I'm taking the time to do this, we just build up the revenue from the videos. Let me actually get off Reflecto token, whatever the heck this is. I am tired. I'm on advanced. I don't want to be on advanced. Thank you for that super chat, Svek. Hopefully I'm saying that right. C Svek. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. We don't have to send a bunch of super chats today. Let's not. I mean, if you want to, you can, but we don't have to. Like that's not what the channel is all about. It's not about sending super chats. I'd rather everybody that's not a member become a member, and we have consistent burns. And we will have the consistent burns no matter what, because they will be on a monthly basis. But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I don't want to downplay it at all, because I really do appreciate it. Let me play another ad. Just hit the subscribe button. Only mode. Yes, I just did that. What is your view on VVS Finance and Tectonic, bro? Both run on the Chronos system. So VVS Finance, I'm okay with, right? You can gain a percentage from VVS Finance. It looks sort of legit when you go into the detail here. Now, just because it's on the Chronos chain doesn't mean that it's absolutely the best position in the world, right? Anything could be created on any chain and could be, the starting point to a scam, right? I'm not saying that Tectonic is a scam at all. It just looks like very scamish, right? When we go into Tectonic, the problem that I have is let's actually just type in tonic. And a lot of people love the position. I don't know why a lot of people love the position, but when I go into the information here with the addresses, the problem is the amount of wallets that hold up in this higher level, right? You have the top two wallets that are contract wallets, understandable to have 29 and 23%. But to look at these wallets here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? These wallets here, and look at those and how much they hold, right? 18%, 13%, 6%, 5%, 2%. That's a massive percentage held by these wallets right here. And it's just not, there's no explanation as to why individual wallets need to hold that much of the percentage. Like you're looking at literally the top 7 wallets holding majority of the position, and this is not a burn wallet, so I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a fan of it just because of that, because I don't know what's going on there, and I don't feel like any explanation will actually sit well with me, in my opinion. Thank you for sending that super chat. I appreciate that. Over on my main channel. It's not. I know we have birthday cake right there. It's not my birthday yet. My birthday is this month. It's 17 days away. So I hope we can make this the biggest month on YouTube. When it comes to revenue wise and growth wise, I hope that this will be one of the biggest months. I think last year in March, it was the biggest growth month that we've had. it wasn't the biggest revenue month, but it was the biggest growth month that we had. So I hope to have kind of both and do something really big, because this is the first full month of not working a 9 to 5. While I had the basically 2/3 of the month off in February and saw the growth there, this is literally the first full month of not having a 9 to 5. Going to be able to see what I'm budgeting, how much I'm making, how much we're spending, which is a lot. We spend way too much. So thank you guys for being here. We have 218 people here. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Tectonic just because of that, and I feel like there's no explanation that I can look at and go, oh yeah, that makes sense. No, I'm not going to do it. How is that scam coin of yours? Not a scam coin. It's still there. BTD, I just haven't talked about it a lot. I wanted to make a video on it yesterday, but I ended up making 3 videos and I got interrupted by the kids, so I couldn't make that last video. I wanted to upload it around 10 o'clock-ish. So I am planning on making videos for it just so we can obviously burn off more Shiba Inu. It's still standing there. All the liquidity is still in there. Nothing is scamish about it. I mean, the percentages of the top wallets I can understand, because I have no way of, burning off the coins without doing a buyback. If I put all the coins out there and did a buyback every time, that would mean that I physically spend my own money to buy it back and then burn off the coins. But I have the coins now that I can actually burn off. But as the position grows, if it doesn't grow, if people aren't getting into it, then it's not going to grow fast enough. So how many Shiba supply exist right now? If we go to Twitter and we go to Shiba Burn, right, they have a whole website for that, right? So if we go over to shibaburn.com, we'll see how much has been burned off. Now, I know that people trust this number because there are 2 or 3 burn wallets that we have to track. I don't like the fact that there's only one burn wallet that says dead in it, and the other one has 35 trillion that's in there, and it doesn't look like a dead wallet. It doesn't look like something that doesn't have a lock or a key, right? The other dead wallets kind of look like they do. Or sorry, the other dead wallets don't look like they have it, and the main dead wallet that has 410 trillion to 259 billion in there, that looks like it has it doesn't even have a lock or a key. So currently, how much has been burned off is 410 trillion 303 billion coins. We do have a total supply of 589 trillion. We're still at the same rate. We're literally only burning off 1 to 1.8 billion or 1 to 1.9 billion per month. In the last 4 months, we've burned off an average of 1.2 billion per month, which is not enough. We need to burn off that amount probably per 30 minutes. Like, we need to burn off 100, at least 150 billion per day, but we need to burn off 200 billion per day in order to get to exactly where we want to get to. You need glasses, bro. I've commented like 10 times. I don't need glasses. I tend to, if you spam, I tend to not answer your question. So just to let you know that. On Pancake Swap, and you're most likely to get kicked out. But I just don't spam. Like, I don't wanna do that. I don't want to deal with having to go through a lot of stuff. But there's 1, 2, 3 comments in out of 4 comments, you have 3 of those comments. Out of the last, 10 comments, you have like 7 of those. On Pancake Swap, possible next 100x. 30x market cap, or 30K market cap, 100 million coins, 5 million burned, another 35% held for burns over the years. right at the beginning. $20 worth of USD. Okay. What is your take on Gala? So the only reason I wouldn't say that I'm not the biggest fan of Gala. Gala has a very strong ability to grow. Um, it's just I don't get into a lot of positions that are in the billions of market caps. I could say that I have probably three, four positions, and a lot of those are long-term positions that are in the billions of market caps. But this definitely does have room to grow. If you look at just history, understanding where history was, this is what's at 70 cents, right? And if you're looking at overall market cap, it was at a $5 billion market cap. Now, understand that you don't have a max supply on this coin, so I guess more can be minted. And you do have 35 billion that's still out there. So you have a way of diluting the position in a hell of a way. And that's not a good sign to me, but it does show that they're not looking to just dilute the hell out of the position, because they would have done that at a massive scale up at this rate, which I don't think we see at all. It completely matches what the price is. So if you're looking at that, completely matches what the price is. You're not seeing the market cap a lot lower or the price a lot lower than where it is, because they didn't introduce any more supply. So it's not something to where they're looking to go heavy on diluting it. The only reason I'm not in it, and I was going to be in it in the beginning somewhere, actually before it got launched on Coinbase. It was like somewhere around here, right here. I was going to get in it here, and I was like, I don't really feel like making that move. And I got that announcement that it was going to be launched, and then obviously took off up to a level of 70 cents before decreasing down to a level of 19 cents, and then increasing back up to 38 cents, and then now standing where it's at about 26 cents is not bad. So I like Gala, but understand the fully diluted market cap is a 9.3 billion, which gets closer to that higher than average level. Gala is a real game company that exists outside of crypto. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, when it comes to the use case as well, I mean, I think that's a real big positive, that they are, I think, something that's used in real life that has a strong use case behind it. When I look at the crypto coin and I look at the potential of the investment, yes, you can look at the use case and all that stuff all you want. I mean, unless it establishes itself as the absolute leader in that sector, you're only going to see what they're limited to of what investors see, right? So does that make sense? Not a fan of spam. Doesn't taste very good. I was thinking the same thing when you said that until I read the second part. That's funny. Wow. So what is going on here? Didn't I say that we don't need super chats? They're sending super stickers over on the Let It Burn channel. I haven't even checked it. Thank you guys for sending. Michael, thank you for the $5 super chat. Svek, thank you for the other $5 super chat. Liam, 450. I appreciate that a lot. Svek, thank you for another $10 super chat. Bob, thank you for a $10 super sticker. This is crazy. I mean, if we do get to that point to where everybody that shows their support does it in that way, we can burn off a lot. But I don't want you guys to just spend all your money doing this, because yes, we have the views that we can gain with it. But like, we don't have to spend all of our money. Like yesterday was insane to see $1,500 worth of super chats go through the burn channel at the end of the day. Literally the last, well, not the end of the day, but end of the stream. It was literally the last like 20 minutes of the stream, nothing but super chats. It's just crazy. Thank you guys for sending that. Wait till I get to my computer. Don't do that, guys. Michael, you don't need to. LDV, thank you for that $20 super chat. This is all going to start all over again. I appreciate that so much. So does the Shiba Inu community, which is doing big things over here. If you guys want to go and see what the party is like, click the link in the description, and also click the link in the chat that's pinned to the chat. You'll see everything that's about to happen over there, and hopefully it's not as much as it was yesterday. We need to dial it back. We will burn off as much as we can. Hopefully, I'm gonna push out and try and pump out a lot of videos on the Burn channel, and hopefully you guys watch them. But yeah, I would really appreciate if you can review. How do you even say that? Mononoke? I don't know what that is. I don't see. Oh, there we go. Oh, I brought in the exclamation point. Well, what we're looking at here, well, I have to go. It doesn't have a circulating supply or a max supply. We're looking at the volume, which is 240% up. You are seeing that it's only available on Uniswap, so I probably won't buy it because the fees will be a lot higher. You do see that you're looking at million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, quintillion. Is that what you're looking at? 1 quintillion coins. You have probably half of that that's in the dead wallet. So only 5% that's in a dead wallet, which shows a lot of growth from here. If you're looking to burn off, I don't know what the idea is and how much is going to be added to the dead wallet, but let's just say that 5% turns into 50%. That ends up being a lot bigger of a movement because you're burning off 50% of the coin with the growth that it could have. You could see this go from a level to where it's at a very low market cap to a very high market cap, or at least in the millions, because right now it could be in the like 10,000 or 100,000. I'm done listening to complaining. Yeah. Um, no, not only timeout. Not only timeout. I want to. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. If you're done listening to complaining, I am too. It's not that serious, Jordan Robinson. Yeah, it's not that serious. Zom making moves these days. Is it making moves right now? I know it was making moves last night. So yeah, it's getting up to 40 cents and then resisting from 40 cents. It shows a lot of buying strength. The problem is that they're still shorting this thing, right? You saw it get up to, a level of 43 cents before decreasing, and it should have gone a lot higher than that, to tell you the truth. They are actually shorting this thing over 50% per day. So the volume they're shorting is 50%, which is just crazy. Are people sending more? Guys, thank you for Jordan Oakley. Thank you for that super chat, the $20 super chat. I appreciate that a lot. You guys are killing it over here. Thank you for the super chats and thank you for behaving. Yes, Svek, Shiba Army Assemble. Thank you for that super chat. We are now at $91 worth of chat revenue today for the Shiba Inu burn community. We are burning off all of the revenue or all of the profits from this channel. Currently, where we're standing, we don't have the updated numbers for yesterday because we have to the 27th. The 28th was insane, right? Because that obviously was like $1,000+ that was in super chat revenue, plus the videos, plus the live stream, all of that stuff. So we're looking at $1,757.40, which will be increased by well over $1,000. So we should be able to burn off easily $1,000+, which would be really good. $85 people at $5 per pop. Yeah, eventually, I think someone had a good idea of doing a raffle, and I think when we have our burn parties, we are going to do a raffle, every month. So make sure everybody gets prepared. I hope we can have a bunch of people that show up, and we can do a massive raffle to where it's like $5 per ticket, and you can win $10,000 worth of, or 10,000, not $10,000, 10,000 or 10 million Shiba Inu or something like that. Like it's a raffle for 5 people to win 2 million Shiba, which I don't know how much that would be worth. Maybe like $5. No, but yeah, it'll be basically to where you put in $5 and you have a potential chance to win $30, and then also in the end, all of it benefits Shiba Inu because it all goes off to a burn, which would be good. I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll do like a randomizer to where you put your names in multiple times. Like say if you have $5 or you wanted to put in $20, that would be 4 tickets that go in there or something like that. So that would be cool. Every burn party we're gonna do something like that. Not every day. We'll do every burn party that's like that. Sorry, I'm late. And thank you for being here. I've never invested in SHIB. Should I invest now or wait till it gets lower? I think so. I always think that investing at multiple points is great. You invest at any point that you think is a low point, which right now I think is still a low point. Yes, we are seeing the crypto market increase, but I do think it is at a lower point, seeing it at 26. Is that where it's at, 26 or so? Actually, go back to here. I got to show, where's it at? Here we go. Yeah, it's at 26. So it is increasing. I do think it's at a low point. I do think you can get Shiba Inu or at least put your foot in the door. And then if you feel like it's going to come back and you don't want to invest, like say if you have $5,000 you wanted to invest, put $1,000 in there, keep $4,000 for on the side just in case it does come back, which you think it definitely can come back. I'm new to the channel. What's up? Mainly we just talk about cryptocurrency investments, Shiba Inu burns, CRO, and any positions that you have. If you guys want to look into some positions, we go into different positions to talk about those. Can you do a raffle for merch? So like Shiba Inu merch or some of my merch? We could do a raffle for merch as well. We can give away merchandise. So I basically take a bunch of things and people can win. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But do you know a YouTuber called Your Pop? Yes, I do. I follow him as well. We mentioned your Burn channel live on a stream. Hopefully, you get some more people on the Burn channel. Yeah, I saw that he subscribed to the Burn channel. I saw that he talked about it on his live stream, which is definitely something that obviously is good for the channel, is good for Shiba Inu, is good for burning off Shiba Inu. So yeah, I appreciate that. Everybody that mentioned it, and then people were mentioning Claybro's stream. I don't know if anybody mentioned it in like Keenan's stream. I don't think he's streaming today. I did see like an update by him. I don't think he's streaming today. Or maybe that was another day. I don't know if it was a previous update. I didn't think you would my comment dope. Watched a lot of your videos catching up. Like your channel so far. Very informative. Like you give pros and cons. Yeah, I try to look at both sides of things. But yeah, I do try and read as many comments as possible. But yeah, I do try and look at both sides of things because a lot of people will stick to just the positives. And I'll look at the negative as well. I like to understand what the negative could be so I'm prepared for the worst. Throughout my whole entire life, my family has never prepared for the worst. And that's all I do now is I prepare for the worst to happen. That's why you always see me invest in a position. I'll invest 20% of my investment into the position. Yes, you can expect it to grow, but I also expect the worst. So I'm waiting for it to come back so I can invest more. You know what I mean? You always expect the worst. It works out. Shout out to Claybro. Yes. I will mention it in Keenan's stream for sure. I saw your video last night. You made. That was a direct, indirect message to the person you mentioned. I'm not trying to stir the pot. Just curious. He's one of the people that came to mind for me personally. I can't remember. Blink twice if yes. Um I don't know. I blink a lot. So I'm just gonna keep blinking and you'll never know the answer. Just blinks. Matt, love to know your thoughts on world. Um is that is that the one position? I think I might be in it. No, I'm not in it. So the NFT position, or are we looking at the world as wait, the world's a mine? Or what are we looking at here? How is CoinMarketCap sponsored by crypto.com? I want to be sponsored by crypto.com. I talk about them all the time. NFT worlds, if we're looking at that, I mean on the position itself, the growth on itself, I don't really have a lot when it comes to the circulating supply, but the growth in the price looks really, really good. If we look at the market cap, we won't have any market cap update. But I'm just trying to get an understanding of where we stand market cap wise, but I can't get an understanding. We are looking at 409% up. So obviously that looks great. It's a token, it's not an NFT. I was thinking that was an NFT. But the growth looks great and it definitely has, I guess, higher potential. But then again, I don't know how many coins are out there. So I don't want to do the math and the market cap or the fully diluted market cap because it would just take too much time. But it looks like a solid position with that much growth, that much movement in the last 24 hours. I'm sold on it. I don't like the fact that you have to go on Uniswap. I freaking hate Uniswap. L Bank is probably a better place to end up getting it. You probably see a high percentage. No, high percentage comes from Uniswap. $22.5 million comes from Uniswap. That's crazy. I guess you can get, yeah, I don't know. This is just, it's the Uniswap network is just too expensive. I mean, I guess you can trade on the Polygon network maybe. So that's always an opportunity. Matthew, why are you focused on only Shiba Inu? Do you work for them? I mean, if Shiba Inu fails, your channel will fail too. I mean, you can come to so many cryptos. I mean, do research, bro. So if you haven't seen my channel, I talk about everything. I literally have portfolio updates. I talk about AMC. I talk about the stock market. I talk about market updates. I talk about CRO. I talk about my, I don't know if I said my crypto portfolio. I talk about growth in different positions, passive income, investment platforms, different exchanges. I talk about plenty of things. I don't like to back myself into a corner. I talk about Shiba Inu because I really support Shiba Inu. I have a whole channel that's dedicated towards burning Shiba Inu. That's why I talk about Shiba Inu. And I also have 202 million Shiba that's staked over on crypto.com, which I also talk about crypto.com. And I do have another video planning on coming out about another passive income strategy. So I talk about a lot of things. It's it's not it's not about focusing on one coin. It's about understanding what you're heavily invested in and then talking about that and why you're heavily invested in it. Because you always need an explanation as to why you're heavily invested in things, whether it's Harvest Finance, Krill, OMG, Gitcoin. I talk about a ton of things. If you go through my whole entire channel, yes, you're going to see a lot of, Shiba Inu, which we can go through right now. If you bring up my entire channel and you go through my entire channel, if you see from the beginning, like I have how to day trade or how to trade with Fidelity that has 170,000 views. How to trade on Active Trader Pro, different things like Fidelity. I talk about, CRO. I'm talking about the Shiba Inu community. Obviously, there's a lot of Shiba Inu that comes up, but I do talk about other positions as we do go through a lot of this. You are going to see, again, a lot of Shiba Inu. But we talk about here comes the market explosion. These three crypto swing trades that will actually make you thousands. Ethereum, talk about Zelda Inu, right? So there's a number of things that I talk about. It's not just Shiba Inu. If you actually watched me, you would understand that I talk about way more than just Shiba Inu. I have a lot of videos per day about Shiba Inu, like one video per day, plus my stream, and all of that stuff. But I do upload probably 2 to 5 videos per day sometimes, just because I need to talk about other things. So relax. I've dropped messages to your pop repeatedly. Yeah, I was actually in his chat, and I don't think he knows who I am, because he's like, oh, Matthew Perry. He's like, oh, I think he's a content creator too. So obviously I don't have that much reach. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I don't have that much reach. But it's still cool to uh, be mentioned over there in any form, if it's the channel, the Let It Burn channel, or whatever. So I appreciate anything. He has a very large Twitter following, which he must put a lot of things on Twitter. He has a very large Twitter following, where I guess most of it is related to Shiba Inu. I know he talked about Zom in the beginning. I watched him when he was talking about Zomatica. Thank you, Fire King, for sending that $5 super sticker. I appreciate that quite a bit. Not quite a bit, a lot. So much. And so does the Shiba Inu community. Obviously, everybody cares about burns, so I appreciate that. Svek, you're sending a lot of money right now. Thank you for sending that $5 super chat. Feel free to become a member. LDV, you've sent super chats. Feel free to become a member, because it adds to consistent revenue. I know it's a subscription that most people don't want a subscription for, but it's very easy to cancel your subscription if you want to. But right now, I don't even know what members or how many members we're standing at. Let's check how many members we have. Monetization. We're going to go over to memberships, and we're going to see that we have 122 members, 3 that canceled. Okay. 122 members for $235.96. That's consistent $235. So if we can get that to a point to where it's consistent, $8,000, consistent $10,000 worth of, the memberships, it's not one person that's spending, $1,000 a month. It's one person that's spending 99 cents, and all of the other people are joining them. You know what I mean? Thank you for becoming a member, Liam. I appreciate that. If you become a member, all the revenue goes towards burning off Shiba Inu. So, and the way that you become a member is, I actually will link it to the chat. I haven't linked it to the chat. I'll put it. Or you can hit the join button. So let me send this right here as a member into the chat. There we go. Unfortunately, your pop has backed up a lot of things very strongly and went absolutely nowhere. I'm glad he's on Shiba Inu now, but I hope he doesn't jinx it. Yeah. Your pop is a joke, paid for. I've seen that. So I wouldn't say that anybody's paid for. I know people make their living, here on YouTube, and I see that people push things quite a bit and are involved in so many different projects. I will not be involved in a lot of projects. If I'm going to be involved in a project, I'm going to be involved in a project. Like, I would love to be directly involved with Shiba Inu, to where they actually paid me to speak about it. Just paid me to make these videos. I would love it in Shiba, because I like Shiba Inu. I currently hold 202 million. I plan on staking it to gain a lot more, which I have already staked it. And I do plan on staking it for a little bit more after this staking period is over. I plan on staking it again for obviously 3 to 5%, depending on how much I gain there. Thank you for becoming a member over on the Matthew Perry channel. I appreciate it. If you want to burn off Shiba Inu, that's over on the Let It Burn channel. So if you want to cancel this membership and go over to the Shiba Inu channel, you can always do that. And become a member. My nose is starting to itch again. I don't know why. I haven't used lotion this morning. But yeah, I know it's confusing because I have memberships on my main channel and I'm dual streaming right now. So if you're watching me on my main channel, you may get a different message. how much is staked right now? So we have 40, almost 41 trillion that's staked. What is this? Who is sent? I'm wondering who sent this. I was watching this and I saw this come through from Shiba Burn, Twitter, and I saw 20 million. I was like, who is that? Who sent 20 million? Who just sent 20 million willy nilly? Yes, AMC earnings call today. Almost forgot. Yeah, I know all these things that are happening in crypto. Um, when is that? Because I guess I probably should stream it. Maybe I could look it up. Um, AMC earnings call Tuesday. Investors most likely what they want to know. When is earnings call? AMC earnings, March 1st, 2022. So yeah, I'll look into that, and I want to obviously stream that as well. I don't know what time it is. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Maybe somebody else knows before I come out and say something about that. Nick, thank you for becoming a member over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate that as well. Again, all revenue goes towards burning off Shiba Inu, so it means the world. How we looking today? So the chat revenue, we're looking at 107. Somebody sent another super chat. Ryan, thank you for that super chat. Let me get in on the fun. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. We're looking at $107 of chat revenue, 2 members today on the Let It Burn channel. And we have 87 viewers right now, 182 likes. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. 20 million is more than I have now. Wait. No, you don't. iOS, you gotta go to your browser and got a desktop mode? Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good way of doing that. You could do it on your phone, but you go to desktop mode. Oh, on your browser. If you have iPhone. Do you plan on making a Discord server? I have a Discord server. The link is in the description. You have to go to Patreon first and sign up with like either the first level or any level you want. I did just have somebody sign up for a financial freedom level, which is really good because you get those one-on-one meetings with me and we talk about, maybe your portfolio, your strategy. We also talk about investing in general. If you guys want just really like a breakdown, I do want to do like a whole course over there, but for that end level. So if you're one of those people, we're going to be doing kind of like a course on crypto, and we're also going to be doing something on the stock market and maybe like investing in general. And then some people wanted to know how to grow on YouTube, so I can do something like that. So we'll have probably 4 courses over there, and they won't cost you any like extra money on top of that. It'll just be uh, the $50 that comes with the meeting with me and all the other stuff that comes on the agenda as well. So it won't be something that'll be like $299 to access all the course things or anything like that. So I do plan on making some things for that. I just have to jot down something for like a script so that it doesn't seem too like scattered. Sometimes I'm very scattered. The one-on-one meetings are worth it, guys. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did just have a meeting with Matt Gray. That was a good one. Talked about something different. It wasn't normally we talk about investing and strategies and all that stuff, and to be able to talk about different things plus investing was really good. When will Shiba take a zero? 5 years? No, I think it will actually lose a zero this year. It's very easy to lose a zero. Losing a zero gets to $50 billion market cap. That's that's like it's not nothing, but it is sort of nothing, right? It's already been up to or close to that level, right? Um, so it definitely can get there this year. Now, pushing it above that point to where you lose a zero and now you get to 0.00015, that's where you start looking at, now you're at a $75 billion market cap. You start pushing the limits, then you get to 0.0002, and that's where you're at a $100 billion market cap, where a lot of things start to resist. So you start to move less and less as you get closer to that peak point. Um, but yeah, it's definitely tough. But if we see a burn, then we can see Kim Jansen as a member of the Discord. I heard somebody say that. I was watching I was listening to Clay Bro's stream, and somebody said that. Somebody said, "What would Kim Jansen do?" And I died. I literally died. I was like, "How did that travel over to someone else's stream?" Kim Jansen. Roger, thank you for being a member for 11 months. 11 months. That is insane. Almost a year supporting me. I appreciate that. What would Kim Jansen do? Um, and I don't think he understood what that even meant. So Kenny is straight sus. True. I love Kim Jansen so much. She gave me she gave me one of her kidneys. That was me and Pug. I did see that. I did see that. How do you guys feel about Citadel selling 68 billion in assets they don't own and only have 5 billion in net capital? GME is worth almost twice that. You Kenny. That's just funny. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. I love seeing them get what's coming to them, but you know, obviously I don't like to see the markets fall. I would love to see all of these positions that are heavily shorted just rapidly increase and just start skyrocketing, because you remember what happened when GME started to run? Everything started to run. Anything that had any little tiny bit of like short interest at all really started to run. And even some things that didn't have any short interest, people were just investing in things because the stock market was booming, right? And that's what we're going to see again. While people are like, oh, this is all speculation, where you could see other things move because AMC and GME are going to move. It's not really speculation. When you have things that are moving crazy in the market and people look for other plays to get into, you start to see other days to where things start to skyrocket while AMC and GME are moving, and then other things start to skyrocket, and everything seems to move together, and it's just all like a feeding frenzy of buying up a ton of um, investment opportunities or stocks. Everything's lagging. Okay, there we go. Are we good? Are we good? We're lagging right now. Looks like everything's starting to lag. We got disconnected from OBS, and now it looks like we are good. Hit the like button and buy button. Appreciate them so much, and they won't go unnoticed, especially with the fact that we're looking to burn off as much as we possibly can and do as much damage as we can. So I appreciate you guys. It just means the world. Beef, thank you for becoming a King Flames member, the highest member that we have on here, the $10 level. I appreciate that, Beef. Uh, that means a lot to the Shiba Inu community, to me. Shows that I'm doing something right. Hello, Matt. I hope to join as a member tomorrow night. Well, thank you for saying that, letting me know that you do plan on joining as a member. I've been playing the games from Bigger Entertainment and hearing the 12-hour lives in the background. I appreciate that. Everything we can do in order to support these burns are obviously great.
with the music that we could play, with the videos that we can play here. I would say two main YouTube channels that are on. I could say Bigger Entertainment also takes the revenue from YouTube and burns off Shiba Inu with it. But if you look at, um, is it Shib Burn? Is it Shib Burn or Shiba Burn on YouTube? If you look at their channel, they're obviously burning off Shiba Inu. The Let It Burn channel is burning off Shiba Inu. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm really excited to see what this can be. I just wish that we had more in the 12-hour live streams. Like we had a bunch of people that watched and listened, or just listened, or just had it up. You go to work and you just have it up in the background. Usher, are you there? So we got to let it burn. It's clipping bad. Your voice took a turn. Sorry about that. Yeah, I apologize. Kim Jansen, fix the router, please. Is it still messing up? Is Kim Jansen speaking? Why is there so many chats that are coming through? It's so fast. Matt, you got a cartoon voice. I got a cartoon voice? It's so fast. Oh, Matt, it's playing catch up. Voice. What? I got a cartoon voice? It's so fast. Oh, Matt, it's playing catch up. Cartoon voice. What? I got a cart. What is going on here? Oh, desktop audio's on. Is that the desktop audio? I don't know. Why does it sound like that? Why does it sound like that? Can you hear me? That is so weird. That is weird. I I don't know what to say because it just sounds weird. High echoes time. I don't know what the hell was done. It's funny. Is it the same way over on the other channel? The other channel's fine. It's obviously just Streamlabs. Don't worry about it. Just keep going and sound. You sound like a cartoon character. Please let me post this to Twitter. Yeah, go ahead and post it to Twitter. I don't care. I don't know why I sound like this. Restart the system. If I restart Streamlabs, it ends. I sound like Ron Stoppable. I haven't watched Kim Possible in a while. It's been years. Actually, I think Harper watched it um like 4 months ago because it's on Disney Plus. I do have helium gas. That's true. The voice suits me. What does that mean? I don't know what does that mean. It doesn't suit me, man. Have you tried switching the mic off and on again? It seems to be working. It's not the mic, because the mic is okay. If we go over to the Let It Burn channel, it's perfectly fine. But you go over to my main channel, something's going on with Streamlabs. The connection from Streamlabs to YouTube is just weird. I'm sure it will be fixed after I do like restart a new stream tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe I'll do a test stream later today because we're supposed to be maybe streaming the um, uh, earnings call. I just can't with this. I'm sorry. Should I end the stream? Yeah, if I should end the stream, let me know. Because I will end it and I sent it to your Twitter DM. Uh, let's go here. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check it later. I don't want to open up DMs on the screen. I mean, I could bring it up over here. And we'll check it out. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. Um, Everything sounds good over here. I got kicked from the main channel, but I got you here. Yeah, I think we can always continue over here if there's a problem, which it looks like there is a problem. It just sounds very weird. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. You're the goat if you continue. Yeah, I'll definitely continue. I don't care. I just want to know if it's bothering you guys. Because my voice is definitely not that high, I'll tell you that. Matt, you will hit 1 million subs with his voice. All right, I'll take it. Is anyone seeing how Bitcoin is climbing? I haven't checked that Bitcoin was climbing. I did see that everything was really really jumping. Bitcoin is up 15% in the last 24 hours, which is insane. You know, seeing Bitcoin close to that $45 level, really good. For all the people that was able to get in at like 37, 36 or so, I don't know how low it went, 34 or something. You definitely are gaining a decent amount back, as well as Ethereum, in at like 23. You're seeing that at 29, almost 3,000 right now, up 14%. You're also looking at XRP that's up 7 or 6.5%. BNB is up 12%. That's up over $400, which is definitely a good deal. If we look at Cardano, Cardano is around that $1 mark. Solana is over $100 from being at 85. Now at $100, you're definitely gaining something with it. That's definitely a good point there. I like that. Dogecoin, that's at 13. Shiba Inu's at 2,600. Kronos is at 44, almost 45 actually. I was gonna say Compound. Cosmos is at 32. Any other ones? FTX token, that's at $46. Total circulating supply of FTS token is 137 million. I think FTX token might be something that I have to look into next as a good position. It's currently at a $6 billion market cap, but I think it could be a lot higher of a market cap as one that's controlled by, really being in a certain exchange. So that looks good as well. Algorand, that's at 87 cents. Internet Computer, that I don't like anymore. Ethereum Classic at $30. So there's a lot of things that are moving in the right direction. I know the audio, there's a problem. What's up with the voice? I don't know. It's not something that I put on. It's just some sort of problem with Streamlabs. I didn't change anything, but there's definitely a problem. So again, I apologize for the voice. It's not me. Figured I'd have to play in the background while playing Eden Ring. Elden Ring. Man, how did Uma grow so much? How much did it grow? I did see people talking about it. So it's up 155%. It grew by 8,532%. I don't know. I don't know how it grew so much. This does have a $790 million market cap. You're looking at 65% of the total supply that's out there. You're looking at 65 million coins, which is not a crazy amount, So seeing it at $12 is not the highest point that it can get to. It's good to see that it grew that much, 8,743% in volume. You must have had some sort of launch on a platform. Did it get launched on Binance? It looks like Binance is the largest in the last 24 hours. We see 233,000. Let's look at UMA. Thank you for that super chat. Let's look at UMA really quick. I wanna quickly type in uh, UMA news. Let's see. Why is it new? Maybe launch. Yeah, I don't know if it was launched on a different platform today, but you are seeing a lot of volume in Binance. You're seeing a lot of volume in Coinbase as well. So I don't know as to why it's increasing so much, but it is on a ton of exchanges. We go into the holders. We have a you know decent sized amount of holders. It looks normal if you look into the holders. I don't really know why UMA jumped so much. Or Yuma, Uma, Yuma, Ama. I don't know how to say it. Join as a member. CRO was listed on Weeble. I did see that. I've had it on Weeble for a while now. If I go into my previously viewed positions, it's one of these positions somewhere. Right here. So I looked at CRO on Weeble and seen that it has been listed, or at least viewable on Weeble. I didn't buy any on Weeble, and I'm not going to buy any on Weeble because you can't do anything with it. It's not yours. Thank you for that super chat, Jeff Duvall. Not financial advice. Yes, none of it's financial advice. SHIB doing something right now, is it? Let's look at the crypto positions. Let's bring up SHIB. So SHIB is definitely making a move. It's up to 2,700 right now. Look at that. Pulling far away from the 200 EMA. No, that's a 5 EMA. I was gonna say it was supposed to be 15 MA, and I always bring in the 200 EMA. So yeah, it's definitely making some moves right now. Shiba Inu is running. Absolutely running. Look at that. Look at that movement. Do not buy crypto in Webull. Yeah, I'm not buying any crypto in Webull. I'm just watching it on Webull because it's easily chartable and you can see the movement by the candlesticks. It's just so great to be able to look at that way. You're also seeing Ethereum over 3,000. Bitcoin's really approaching that $45,000 mark. So things are really starting to take off when it comes to crypto. I'm really happy to see that. For Kim Jansen's phone number, please. You're not getting Kim Jansen's phone number. You have to go into the comment section. Kim Jansen helped me out. She helped out my portfolio. It kind of sounds like you're still talking about my voice here. This is his real voice. He lowers the tone for the stream normally. Yes. How did you know? Is it true the Russian billionaires are attempting to deposit their assets into crypto? I I don't know. That would be interesting if they did that, because I know the value of the ruble is dropping a lot. So that could be a possibility, and that's not a bad plan for them to do that. Kim Jansen is the reason for that big ass candle. Yes, Kim Jansen is the reason. We're close to 2,800, almost approaching the 2,800 mark. I'm sorry for the voice, guys. I know it bothers me, and it definitely has to bother you guys. We could see that we only have 112 concurrent viewers from 230 that we did have earlier today. But I appreciate you guys, all the people that sent super chats on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate you for sending that. Anybody that's watching on the Let It Burn channel, you're just as many people are watching on the Let It Burn channel as people are watching on the main channel. Actually, more people are watching on the Let It Burn channel than they are on my main channel. So that's good. The ruble is now worth 0.009 cents, less than a penny. That's crazy. And it would be smart for them to do something like that, to put it into crypto assets so you can stabilize your wealth rather than decreasing your wealth. And then eventually go back to whatever you have, or put your money in the US dollar if you wanted to, USDC or something, which is a stable coin. When is Shiba Inu Moon Expedition? I mean, right now we're taking a test flight, and we're just testing out the equipment, re-landing, and then we're gonna take off. Are you a munchkin? I'm actually very short. Did you not know that I'm very short? Take a guess on my height. Anybody that can guess my actual height, you get nothing but the great sense of I don't even know what I'm saying here. But just guess, by the sound of it, I'm probably like 5 foot flat. What's up with your sound? I don't know. Streamlabs is weird, but we're gonna have to deal with it. We're toughing it out for the next 30 minutes. So hopefully you guys can put up with this voice for the next 30 minutes. Do we go in on Bitcoin now? 9R will drop it. So it's tough to say whether you go in on positions as they're starting to run. I don't like to do that. 4'5", you sound like you're 4'5". My actual height, using my actual height is 6 foot. 4'2", 5'9", 5'11", 5'7", 5'6", 5'9", 5'10", 6'2". 2 meters. What is that? Wait, what's 2 meters? 2 meters is like 6 foot, right? Is that accurate? I laughed at that like that wasn't normal, but I think that is normal. What kind of question is that? I don't know. That fashion partnership is going to bring a new million holders. No, it's not. I'm sorry to say, but if you haven't seen my video on that, you have to take a look at that video. What I think about the overall fashion brand. Oh wow, we jumped up to 28.5. Jesus, we're making a move today. Shiba Inu is making a huge move today. I don't think we'll see a massive pump. It looks like they're focusing more on NFTs. It looks like they're focusing more on growing the community, or growing the ecosystem, and having other brands make money off of Shiba Inu's success, even though it's not directly applied to Shiba Inu. Does that make sense? What are your thoughts on Tectonic? I don't really like Tectonic, because of the top 7 holders are holding way too much of the portfolio, which is the top 2. I guess the top 8 holders. The top 2 are contract addresses. The rest is like 40%, and you just have the top 7 or top 8 addresses holding like 80 or 90% of the position. 6'6" is 2 meters. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Horrible with meters. I always think meters are yards, but they're a little bit bigger, I guess. How are you reporting the interest you earn from Coinbase on your taxes? So they do have a system to where they do give you your tax information, the amount that you've earned there. But I do track things elsewhere, and I also look at any gains that I do have. If I don't see any realized gains, which they do a decent job tracking it in their tax area, it's just a little bit tough to figure out everything. So I'm doing it manually, and at the current moment, Yeah, I have a spreadsheet that I build for a lot of my investments and gains on those investments, so I can see where they go. But then I also have to factor in the amount that I invest into the position. So um, it's a lot more complicated, but it has to be complicated until they have like something that's 100% believable, 100% usable. Do you think Shiba Inu will hit 1 cent or higher this year? Do I think it will hit 1 cent this year? No, I don't. Do I think it will hit 1 cent by 2026? Yes. Um, but no, it won't hit 1 cent by this year. I woke up late, unless they did something drastic where they started to burn off massive amounts in the next couple of months. But they would have to burn off trillions. Like, I mean, not only just trillions, they would have to burn off like 50 trillion per month in order to get to that point, which is insane because we have 10 months left. If they burn off 50 trillion per month, that's 500. What is that? Oh, someone subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. If we burn off 50 trillion per month, that will be 500 trillion that we end up burning off, which still wouldn't get us to a penny, to tell you the truth. If we burned off 50 trillion per month, it still wouldn't get us to a penny because we would have 89 trillion left in there. We need to get down to probably somewhere around 10 trillion in order to see a possibility of 1 penny. So my actual height is 6'3". Well, 6'2" and a half. But my wife likes to say 6'3", but I'm 6'2" and a half. What's up with your mic? I don't know. It's not the mic. The mic is okay because my other channel is perfectly fine. It's when it tried to reconnect because it started to lag and it tried to reconnect and some things went haywire. It just went ridiculous. So, your voice and you were about to start talking about fashion was like, bro, your mic is bugging. I know. It definitely is. I'm sorry about it. It's not the mic, it's the software. Streamlabs is being weird. I will fix it by the time I post another video, which I do have already 2 videos recorded. I was going to post one last night, but I didn't do it. Um, it's a Russian hack causing bad sound. Putin has to stop the SHIB army. I guess. We're seeing things really run for Shiba Inu, and I love it. I love seeing it. I don't know why we're seeing this hype because it's not around the fashion industry, I'll tell you that. It's just because we're seeing Shiba Inu run. Don't apply this to the fact that we've seen this partnership go through. Because right now we're at 28.57 and we're seeing decent sized movement in the entire crypto market. But Shiba Inu looks like it's running a hell of a lot more than everything. Shiba Inu is up 10% on the day right now. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's causing the jump this morning? Nothing, right? People buying. People seeing a buying opportunity, understand what this will be with Shiba and getting into it. Maybe we have some whales that are looking to get into it as well. I haven't seen any push for like huge orders, but we're seeing a decent size increase, and I'm all for it. Where's my phone? Oh, it's right in front of me. Maybe maybe Kim Jansen put out an alert. Let me check my crypto.com account. So we're currently back up to about $12,000, 1,000 or $11,700 on my crypto.com account, which my my Shiba Inu is now worth my Shiba Inu is now worth 5,500. I have collected 221,000 Shiba Inu coins from interest, which is great because in the future that's giving me $221,000. Do you think they will come with a way that we can burn the supply more for Shiba? I'm kind of worried about the supply a lot. I think they will. but I think they have their priorities mixed up. When it comes to Shiba Inu, they want to push the ecosystem, and they've shown that they want to push the ecosystem. Um, and what we need to pitch to them is like, we're not going to burn off the entire supply in a matter of 1 year. We don't want to burn off the entire supply in a matter of 1 year. We want to burn off Shiba Inu in the trillions per month, but do it consistently so people can see the long-term growth. Because if they see the long-term growth, they're going to get heavy in on Shiba Inu, hold it for a long period of time, understand that if they get in around the ecosystem, it's going to create bigger traction towards Shiba as well, as we do see these burns that are implemented. But they don't understand that. Developers don't understand that and how they can implement the burns. They need somebody that's a chief burn officer, like me, to come in and talk about how we can implement these burns, because we need to burn off 99.9 or 99.8% of the supply. At least to get to 1%, we need to burn off, obviously 98%. In order to get to 1 penny, we need to burn off, we need to burn off 98% in order to get to 1 penny. We need to burn off 99%, 99.9% in order to get to $1 or more. So we need a lot to be burned off here. Something's up with the mic. Yes, it's not something's up with the mic, it's something's up with the streaming software. Because the mic sounds normal over on my Let It Burn channel. It sounds horrible over here. He sounds like a Disney Channel villain. A villain? Why do I have to be a villain? I could be just a character. Why do I have to sound like a villain? On a good day, I'm 6'3". So wait, what? On a not so good day, I'm 6'2" and 3/4, depending on my shoes. Yeah. So again, I'm 6'2.5", without my shoes on. With my shoes on, 6'3", and maybe a little more actually. I got clapped for saying you sound crazy. Wait, your sound is crazy. Your voice is like a chipmunk. Yes. Yes, it is. Because the villains have weird sounds. So I'm a villain now? Is that what you're saying? I'm a villain? We reaching 3,000? We're getting close. I mean, we're at 27 or 2,800, and we're falling back down a little bit, coming back down to reality a slight bit. But hopefully we can see more and more of a push. But I think we're looking at the 30. We're looking at 30-minute candlesticks. Let's look at 5-minute candlesticks. So we're seeing it pull back. Let's look at 1-minute candlesticks. 1-minute candlesticks just look so much better. It shows you more growth and more patterns. 30-minute candlesticks suck. That Discord mod connect. What's going on with that? Why do I not even have Discord up? AMC to accept Shiba March 19th, right after my birthday. I did see I did see an article on that. I came across, I think, Twitter or something. So that's good. Is that the reason why we're seeing this pump? Is because AMC to accept Shiba? I mean, I guess we can apply it to that. It's good news, the best news we've seen. I would consider that a better partnership than the JR partnership. So yeah, I would sort of agree. Let me find a way to keep this up. Whoa, more super chats are coming through. What's going on here? All right, so we got a $25 super chat from Michael. Let's get this party started, everybody. That can throw in $5, skip an extra coffee, lottery ticket, or pack of smokes for for the day, and put it towards the cause, making the devs see what we want is burns. That's true. We do need to make it known that we are looking for burns. That's what we're looking for. All we're looking for out of this position is the growth and the potential, um, you know, building of wealth. Thank you, Spec, for that $10 super chat as well. I think there was some more. You got Mike, that's in another one. I can do this. I can't do this alone. We are a community. Let's burn 1K more today, people. I appreciate what you're doing, Mike. We don't have to, seriously, we don't have to send super chats. I don't want you guys to spend your own money. I mean, if you spend your own money and you feel like you could support the cause, that's great. But I made this channel so that we don't have to spend a lot of money here, so that we can um, we can burn without spending our own hard-earned cash and our own Shiba positions. Um, and hopefully we can gain some traction from the developer, or gain some traction from the developers, um, and or from this, and push this to the developers. That's what I meant to say. You sound like a robot. See, it's not an issue. There's eight people over on Twitch, so I appreciate you guys watching on Twitch. If you guys want to follow, feel free to follow. But yeah, I think it's not an issue with the mic. It's an issue with the software. I sound 5'3". Is that audio is fixed? Oh, so the audio is fixed over on the audio's fixed? Let's check if the audio's fixed over here. No, still the audio is still bad over on YouTube. It's not on Twitch, but it's still bad on YouTube. We're seeing a decrease a little bit. We're seeing Shiba Inu decrease just a slight bit. Let's look at some other positions in the markets. Let's look at Mullen. I know Mullen was running yesterday. It was up 145% yesterday. That's crazy, and it's up another 3% today. Understand that I don't know what's going on with this position, but a lot of times when you see these runs, they're not sustainable and they pull back hard. But Mullen increasing 145% is a solid move, and I would have loved to make that move into that position yesterday if I had the chance to do so, but I don't. Zomatica's up 7%. I like to see that, but it keeps resisting around that. Yeah, it's crackling. Um, it keeps resisting around 40 cents. So we're hoping for that to push up quite a bit. SOS is up 4%, up to 76 cents. We need a lot more out of SOS for me to at least turn a profit out of that. AMC is up a slight bit. It's up 1%, which hopefully this earnings call does a lot for it. SHIB decrease, people are selling. Yeah, of course. I mean, when you see a larger increase, you're going to see it followed by a decrease. You're never going to see it hold those levels because the market consists of buying and selling. It's not people that are just buying and holding, right? There's some people that buy and hold for the long term, but people that want to gain something, in the short term, they're just buying and selling the position. The good thing is that we're seeing it, bounce at some of these levels. Hopefully, it doesn't come all the way back to the 200 EMA, and we see it, maybe at a higher level of 27 and hold at 27 or hold at 28. That's what we want to see. Had to come over to the burn channel to hear what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. Well, hear what's going on in like for Shiba Inu. From what I understand, we're looking at the AMC news as the most positive thing that we could see, not the JR news. The AMC news and getting in before that does launch is a big deal. I'm gonna go with that over that John Richmond news because I don't think John Richmond was great news. I mean, it's good to have a partnership, but it seems like they care more about NFTs than anything. Where did everybody go? I don't know. Is it possible for SHIB developers to burn 100 trillion for some kind of Ukraine relief fund? Um, well, they wouldn't burn 100 trillion. They would have to sell 100 trillion. If they, because if they burned 100 trillion, they would they wouldn't get any money or they wouldn't give any money to Ukraine for that. So I would say no. It's not possible for them to burn 100 trillion for some kind of Ukraine relief fund. It would be possible for them to take a lot and send it over, and then what they do is sell it, which wouldn't be good. No chat for like 5 minutes. I'm here. What do you think of? Wait, what do you think of this spike in crypto? I love seeing spikes in crypto, right? I'm hoping to see a continuation of this. A lot of times when we see an early morning spike, we see a decrease in the rest of the day, right? It gets to the high point that it gets to. The rest of the day is either flat or it decreases. However, today looks like it's going to be a really bullish day. I hope that we can see that continuation because typically we see that turnaround somewhere around maybe like 8:30 because we see it pump all the way up until about 8 and then it starts to get flat and then 8:30 it starts to pull back. But it looks like 9 we're actually seeing this bump. Around 9 o'clock we're seeing this large bump in crypto. And it's overall. Like it's not just Shiba Inu where we're seeing Shiba Inu up 8.5%. We're seeing CRO that's up a decent amount. We're seeing ADA that's up a decent amount. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum's over 3,000 today. I like the fact that we're seeing this bump. Do you think the FBI, do you think SHIB is a good investment? I'm not gonna answer that because you're the FBI, so I'm not gonna answer your questions. That's not how that works. Am I detained? Am I detained? Answer the question. Am I detained? If I'm not detained, I'm free to go. No. Do I think SHIB is going to be a good investment? Yes, I think SHIB is going to be a good investment. So we have 105 concurrent viewers right now, is what it shows. Why does he sound like a robot? Because I am a robot. You didn't know? I'm not real. I am fake. Not real at all. This, somebody's going to clip that. This pump today is awesome, but I always buy on the first GER. What does that mean? Oh, you always buy on the first. Wait. But I always buy on the first. I try to I don't have a specific day that I buy. A lot of times you'll see it come in at the end of the month because that's when a lot of my money comes in. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Your audio is bugging. Yes, it is. 100%. Guys, if you want to join the community over on Patreon, feel free to join the chat. The link is in the description. You can also join at any level on Patreon and get all of the videos that we have on there and be a part of it there as well. I'm very tired. I went to sleep at like 12:30 last night and I wake up very early. So it doesn't sound like it's very late, but it is when you wake up very early. Look at this. So let's go ahead and look at some. Oh, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I know my voice sounds weird, but go follow me on Twitter and get me to. We're on the road to 3,000 followers now. We are now at 2,100. We're on the road to 3,000 followers today, or now. His John Richmond announcement was horrible. So yeah, go follow me on that platform if you want some updates on Shiba Inu, you want some updates on, CRO, on all that stuff. I'm insanely tired. You make jokes about his mic or sound? Wait. So I guess it's okay. What are we talking about here? Clean the mic. It is clean. It's not the mic that's the problem. It's the because my Let It Burn channel is okay. My Twitch is okay. It's something that's communicating to YouTube from my Streamlabs. So something's going on with YouTube communication directly to Streamlabs, which is weird. Once I restart the stream, we can get to a point to where we want to get to. No, it's not your voice. Something in your microphone or the sound or internet connection. I don't know. Again, it's the connection from Streamlabs to YouTube. Why is the market doing amazing right now? That's a good question. I don't think the market in general is doing amazing. The crypto market is doing amazing just because the crypto market does what the crypto market does. There's no like full rhyme or reason to why we're seeing this increase, even though we can apply it to multiple situations, whatever's happening in the news or anything like that. If we see people that are heavily buying into the position, we may have some whales that get into it. Um, that's why we're seeing that run up. And then we create that positive look on things to where people want to buy. And when they want to buy while it's green, they continue to push the price higher. So I would say we probably had some whales that wanted to get into it, and they did get into it. I just now my whole entire thing is messing up. 105 is still going strong. I heard Putin is buying Bitcoin right now. That's why you could see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they. But the problem is, if they take all stock out of the ruble will never get back to normal. If nobody's holding the currency, I feel like it will never get back to normal. If people are taking all their money out of the banks and putting them in cryptocurrency, the the value of that crypto or value of that currency is going to go down to an unprecedented level, right? A ridiculous level. And people are getting paid in this currency, and all the people that have their money very liquid or have their money in a lot of these investment accounts, they can put their money into cryptocurrency right away. They can put their money into something else because they know that things are running. But people that are getting paid every single day, that are working every single day, are are getting back less valuable currency. You know what I mean? And it's falling by the day. Would you say uh, would you stay a crypto portfolio is better than a stock portfolio, Matt? Would I say a crypto portfolio is better than a stock portfolio? Um, my crypto portfolio is performing a lot better than my stock portfolio because the stocks have been down a massive amount and manipulation in the stock market is high. Manipulation in the crypto market is up there as well. It's just not as high because you have 24/7 activity that you can make a move into if you wanted to. So I think the crypto portfolio, I don't know why I'm on Ways to Burn. If you want to follow Ways to Burn, go follow them. Um, I don't know why I'm on them. But when I look at um, the crypto portfolio now, I can say that it outperforms a lot of the stock market right now. My day trading, though, if I'm looking to gain consistent income, I would look to do that on the stock market. Swing trading, I would do that probably more or less on the crypto market. Um, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry for the voice. It's not my voice. It's a communication from Streamlabs to YouTube. The Russian economy hasn't recovered since the 80s, and now with all this, they're going to be hurting for decades. I would agree. I don't know about them not recovering since the 80s, but seeing the value of their currency drop so much is just insane. And it's what's crazy is like all these people that are rushing to put their money into something that's not going to lose as much value is taking more value away from the people that are holding ruble and the people that are the ruble and people that are getting paychecks every week, you know, or paychecks every month. It's the Kim voice. Yes, I'm Kim Jansen today. What do you think of Baby Doge? Rug pull? I have Baby Doge. I wouldn't put all my stock into it. I wouldn't put everything that you have into that position. If you risk what you're willing to lose, I currently have $20 in Baby Doge because Baby Doge can always be something bigger. You never know. But right now, I don't see it as something huge. I just see it as something that has the potential of being huge. And if I put $20 in there and can grow it to $200,000, I'll take it. If I put $20 in there and I can grow it to $1,000, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like you're seeing something that you can gain a massive amount with, but you don't have to invest everything that you own in there. You know, even if it does get to a level to where it's crazy and I'm like, I should have invested more. Yes, I will always have those comments. You always have those comments where it's like I should have invested more. But usually, if I invest around $100, I'm perfectly fine with what I invest because the growth potential is huge. But we don't know if it's a rug pull or not. Heck, the rule was only worth about 4 cents back in March of 2008. You got to invest in Atom. So I was invested in Atom. Cosmos tends to fluctuate. Cosmos fluctuates around 45, $45. It currently is at like 30, what, 32 or something? Cosmos is at $32. It fluctuates between 26 and 45. So when it gets up to 45, it does usually have a hard resist, but usually third time's a charm. So this might actually break through, but you know, make sure you're ready to take some profit. And if it comes back too far, accept your profit. Maybe Shiba Big Partnership did break the internet. It didn't. It didn't. I guarantee you it did not. I guarantee you that it's good news and it can provide some sort of an increase, but it did not break the internet. That was not the worst news possible, but it seems like my overall comment was, how is this helping Shiba Inu? How? And you know, nobody knows the answer. It's not helping Shiba Inu. Oh, you're building the ecosystem to improve Shiba? How? How you're building the ecosystem for people that are already in Shiba, that love Shiba Inu and want to see Shiba Inu hit higher prices. That's not helping Shiba. It's not burning anything off with Shiba with this partnership. It's not building up the price of Shiba because the ecosystem is expanding. The ecosystem is going to increase in price, and people see that they get into these different NFT projects, and invest in everything they can outside of Shiba Inu, and it's not helping as much. I would say the AMC news to accept Shiba is probably a um, bigger news than what the JR situation is, because even though it was launched on the Shiba Twitter account, it's not necessarily connected to Shiba. Does that make sense? Just because you're putting a dog on your clothes or you have potential. I listened to some of the call that they had with it was like John Richmond. I think they had the call with John Richmond. I listened to it, and it was like, oh, well, start making kids clothes or dog clothes or all of this other stuff. Like, what is that benefiting Shiba Inu in a way? Is it gonna burn off a certain amount? I didn't hear nothing about that. You know what I mean? And the NFT partnership is the biggest part of that, which has no benefits to Shiba Inu at all. So I think AMC actually accepting SHIB itself and applying SHIB, the Shiba Inu token, in this news is a good thing. While you have John Richmond that's not even applying Shiba Inu token into it at all. So that would be my opinion. My chest hurts. That would be my opinion. But again, it's just my opinion. What about Robinhood? Is this still happening or no more? I don't know. I know they have a strong feeling about listing Shiba Inu. I don't think that Robinhood can handle the volume because remember, they had trouble with Dogecoin and the billions of shares or billions of coins that went through. And if they did the same thing with Shiba Inu, you're dealing with trillions of coins in a matter of a day. Like you look at the amount of transactions that we see I don't know what's going on here. Something just happened. Thank you for following over on Twitch. I appreciate that. um, but if you look at the amount of transactions we have per day, it's around what 3.8 trillion. That's what it was. 3.8 trillion in one day. That's just on the platforms that we have now. Now imagine Robinhood, where there's free trading, no commissions or anything like that. Uh, Thank you for subscribing, Danny. I appreciate that a lot. Um, you're going to have way more volume, and you're going to have probably 3 trillion on that platform by itself, to where people will still buy it even though they don't own it. They look for a quick gain to get in a position, get something big, and then get out of the position. Wonder if they're getting a message that they don't need to overhype the news. I don't think they are. They overhype everything to make it seem like it's going to break the internet. We have internet breaking news. We have news from Ryoshi himself and all this other stuff. And it's like, come on. Or Satoshi, sorry. So, like, there's just so many different um, different news or internet breaking news moments, and it's never internet breaking. The Welly situation was not. Obviously, John Richmond, I don't believe is. This overall NFT hype that they have around here, they're trying to partner with all these companies and have NFT hype behind it. It's stupid. I think it's yes, it's a way to gain money out of it and gain some sort of popularity. It's good to see CRO is over 45 cents. That's great to see. But it's not something that's going to break the internet. It's not something that we care about. In my opinion, I could care less about these partnerships unless they're looking to, increase the value of Shiba Inu. Why you sound like that? Uh, just because the connection between Streamlabs and YouTube. Can you post a buy the dip coin address so I can buy so I can copy and paste on a pancake swap? Yeah, Fire King did it. How do you feel about Shiba Coffee? They use a percentage for burning, they say. Yeah, I haven't checked out any receipts. I know it's only 10%, but they have to they have to find a way to turn some sort of a profit, I guess, by doing it. It's only 10% that's getting burned off. So yes, you can see a massive amount that could be burned off, but that's what I expect from businesses that are going to partner with it. Now, this is not necessarily a partnership, it's more of using the name for their brand. So it's a different story. It's not necessarily like, oh, we already have um, sales for like McDonald's or something, but that's not the case. We don't already have sales. These sales are created by the Shiba Inu community, and they burn off 10%. I don't know if 10% is enough, but it's still something. Like, people drink coffee anyways. I don't drink coffee, so it wouldn't be of use to me. But I think there are many different um, places out there where we can figure out a partnership to burn off Shiba Inu. Maybe they can do a sandwich in McDonald's, like how like doesn't don't they have like the Travis Scott burger or something? Like they could do a Shiba Inu sandwich. GME is up 1%. We're seeing AMC that's up about 1.5%. That's good to see. ZOM is up 7%. We're starting to see a little bit of a run in Shiba Inu, or sorry, not Shiba Inu, in AMC. It's good to see. See if we can break that $20 mark today, which I hope we will. No sound, no sound at all. How's there no sound? Yeah, the audio is messed up. I'm sorry. We have to dive through it. Looks like we're I don't know what that means. Dive through it. I don't know what that means. But we have to just push through it, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We are seeing AMC that's running up a little bit. Let's push this thing. Let's get this up to higher levels. That's what we need. Again, Mullen, like I said, you're seeing it down 5%. Maybe we could see this continue to push, but usually after you see a large push like that, you're going to see a retracement. Shiba Inu. Um, ZOM is down or is up 5%, 5.5% today, up to 38 cents. It is starting to fall down as well. Now you can see it down. It's decreasing right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the entire stock market decrease. Hopefully, we could see the crypto market continue to run because I I'm tired of seeing negativity. I want to see positivity. I'm so mad I did my weekly buy of BTC right before this drop. Yeah, it's not good. Anyone know why you can't see your account on Uphold in the past 2 days? I don't know. I've never been on that platform. He actually is going deaf and won't admit it to himself. Sound is choppy. I know. Thank you for sending those super chats. We have $10 from Sev, Lady Devon or Devon. Hopefully, I'm saying that name right. I appreciate it. Thank you for sending that super sticker. Stephanie, thank you for sending that super chat or sticker or whatever it is. I appreciate that a lot. Also, Lady Devon or Lady Devon, thank you for becoming uh, a Flames member. I appreciate that. You're supporting Shiba Inu in a big way. We try to support Shiba Inu as much as possible. ZOM is coming down. It's up 2% now. So it's fluctuating down to 36, up to 37. Not really seeing a ton of volume. You are seeing AMC that's starting to decrease now. Of course, the entire market's going to pull back. They love shorting this position. Let's hope we can see um, some positivity towards the end of the day. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a decrease in the day today. Wouldn't be surprised. Just because, I mean, if you look at it, they're shorting 60% of the volume in a day. They're shorting 60% of that volume. Shiba is still a really new crypto. Give it time. They will come up with stuff. Yeah, but I think they're coming up with the devs. I think they're coming up with the wrong things. They need guidance. They have no type of um, organization in any of these AMAs. All of the AMAs are more like AMNs, ask me nothing, because it makes no sense that they're taking questions, planning the questions, they're planning them out, and then they answer the questions after they already thought of them for like 5 days. And all of the questions are related to the ecosystem when we know damn well that 90% of the people that are holding Shiba Inu only care about these burns. So why are you doing all these announcements for the ecosystem when nobody cares? I wouldn't say nobody cares, but majority of people do not care about that until you implement something that's going to improve the future value of SHIB. This is not improving the future value of SHIB because we know where things are maxed out right now. However, if we know that the supply is decreasing heavily, we know that the future value of Shiba Inu will be high. And we can be on this train for 10 years and still be just as hype as we are today, just as hype as we are today then. Or I don't, you know what I'm trying to say. Don't get Matt cussing mad. Yeah, I'm not gonna get mad. Bro, your audio is horrible. I know. It's not great. We'll only be live for another couple of minutes here, like 6 minutes. So S&P is turning red. Yeah, I like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if everything started to come back here. Everything. You see things that are up quite a bit, yeah, they come back heavily. You know, that's just how that goes. Fix your high pitched. Wait, fix your high pitched chipmunks, and they're static. That's how it goes. No, it'll go back to normal in the next stream. I'll record some videos to see how that. It just is not communicating with my main channel well. If you look at the other channel, the Let It Burn channel, it's working perfectly. We have 139 concurrent viewers over there. It's probably because my voice is normal. And you also have Twitch, which the sound is good over there. So it's just a communication to my main channel that's freaking weird. But it's okay. We'll live. Everything helps the cause as a community. Yes, it does. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you for being a part of this community. I really appreciate it. We will do more. We will do a 12-hour live stream coming up, later today. Yeah, it sounds fine on the Let It Burn channel. I know. It looks like the stock market is really coming back. You have AMC that's down just about 1% or a half a percent here. You have GME that's down slightly. So everything has taken a turn, not for the worse, but has taken a turn to the wrong direction. Um, Good thing is maybe we're seeing crypto react in a different way. So let's look at cryptocurrency. You'll see Shiba Inu. Yes, it is starting to come back down to the 200 EMA, which I didn't want to happen. I wanted it to hold around 27, 28, and it didn't have that effect. You are seeing ADA that's pulling back as well, touched the 200 EMA here. And you also have CRO that came back and touched the 200 EMA before jumping up. This is why I like to use the 200 EMA as a point, because you get to the 200 EMA, it's a hard form of a resistance or a support level, and a lot of times it will bounce off of it. Now, I don't know if it will bounce off of it twice, as it is pulling down quite hard for CRO, um, but it's quite interesting there. Let's see. Ethereum is now below that $3,000 mark, but hopefully we can see some stair stepping on the way up. It kills me. Just got a notification that my tax return was accepted. Like the IRS wasn't going to take it. Yeah, I know. When did you join SHIB? Um, when did I join SHIB? I can't remember the exact day. I bought into it. I bought 4 million of it. Um, just as kind of the same way that I bought like Elon, the same way that I bought Floki. I just bought a couple million of it to see what I saw in the position, and I started to look into it more. And I don't remember exactly when. It was kind of early on, but I only bought like I said, it was like $100 worth, and I couldn't move it out of Bitmart because Bitmart was telling me that I needed to have 4 million in order to send it. It cost 4 million to send it, but then that price went down, and I was able to end up sending it to my I don't know if it was to my Trust wallet or if I sent it to the Ethereum, uh, the ERC20 uh, Coinbase Pro exchange wallet slash everything. Uh, but yeah, that's when I moved the 4 million and I started to buy more. And I ended up holding 25 million at one point. Or no, it was 10 million at the first point. Then it was 25. Then it jumped to 50 and then it jumped to 100 million. And that's what I wanted to hold. And then my overall mindset was to hold 200 million, which it may still increase. You never know. I may put more money into Shiba Inu as things go lower, and as I have more income. So that's just how that goes. I mean, I want to play it out for the long term, but I might play it out for the short term as well with some of these pumps that we do see. Take $1,000 and turn it into maybe 1,300. Add another 300 on here with some swing trades or some quick day trades. In December, there was like two burn projects, and now there's 10 plus burn projects. End of the year, there will be 50 burn projects. It's going great. Yeah, we just need some to catch on as the biggest burn project. So that's what I'm trying to do here is have the largest burn project here. And what's great is right now the largest burn project is Bigger Entertainment, where they've burned 1.5 billion in total. I've burned 40 million, which is not 1.5 billion, but we're hoping to burn quite a bit in March, and then we're also hoping to burn even more in April. But we'll see how this month plays out and see what we can build, because I do want to post a little bit more videos, maybe with some shorter content. I want to do 8 minutes long, but maybe I'll do some shorter content. We'll see, because I just want to post the videos, but I don't want to take so much time recording it, because that time is very precious. I have my own channel that I have to provide income for, and then I also have the other channels that I like to record for, and also going to the gym and doing all this other stuff that I need for my health, right? I'm out. I'll be back later on the Burn channel. Have a good day, Matt. Thanks for the stream. Fun time. Yes. All right, guys. I have to end the stream. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you check out my Twitter. Go and follow me on Twitter. I have updates to the Shiba burns. I have all of my Shiba burns over on Patreon. So if you go on Twitter, you can click the pinned link, and it will take you to all the burn receipts and how much we have burned, all of the ether scans that we've done, and all of those right there. And we will continue to update those as time goes on to have all those burn receipts there. Also, if you want to join the Patreon, feel free to join the Patreon. We have a number of members. Let me actually update this to the public page. So we have a number of members. We have 59 members here, and we have 4 different levels. We have the Discord level, Profit Hands, Expert Profit Hands, and then we also have the level to where we can get financial freedom, where it's basically one-on-one chats with me, any merch that we do have, also any courses that we end up doing. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get out of here. And, well, let me thank all the people that sent super chats and became members. Thank you to all the people that sent super chats. $190 over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate that so much. 4 new members. And we're going to see what we can burn off as a community, what we can do, as a whole. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.